Hi everyone, my name is Kykystas, or some may call me Kiki or Kykystas. I'm really glad that I'm finally able to show this awesome run on GDQ, and I hope you'll like it.
And good morning from Canada, I am mr.deagle. And here we have a cute little game developed by Valve called Alien Swarm. It was originally an Unreal Tournament mod, now known as Alien Swarm 2K4, and Valve recruited some of those developers to build it on the Source engine, and you can know that it's probably a Valve game because it doesn't have a 3 in it. But anyhow, it's a top-down shooter, and we have quite a selection of characters to play, well, 8 of them, but we only care about half of them. You'll see why later.
Also, we have a bunch of loadouts here. There is lots of weapons, but we mostly will use 4 of them. There are a chainsaw, we use it to break the doors faster, a flamethrower to destroy eggs and to increase efficiency in close combat, a grenade launcher, an ultimate weapon to kill the aliens, and a sniper rifle to shoot through walls. And that's it.
Alright, I'm gonna do a countdown for the timer. Gonna start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. And so now you can see that Kiki and I are in yellow. That means that we're playing the tech character class, and that'll be important at the end of this level because we have to hack a computer, download some data, and in fact the game wants us to hack open the door. I'm just going to break it down with a chainsaw.
And while Deagle does that, I shoot this barrel to knock it down so we can use it to jump over the railing here. Okay,
nice.
Cool. Yeah, the worst thing about this skip is that it's a bit unreliable and it's inconsistent, so every time we barely make it over the edge. And right now we are walking in out of bounds, and we are gonna hop back in bounds, and I'm gonna hack the terminal while Deagle chainsaw the last door. And behind this door there is a final area where we have to finish this level. So the hack mechanic is pretty simple. You just want to line up all the ones, and you can do it by changing the direction where they're going. It's either up or down. And as soon as we get into the yellow zone on the map, that's the first level.
Very nice. And for level 2, we're going to both switch off of the tech character class because they're kind of slow, and you don't need the techs unless there's a hacking objective, which there isn't in this next level. We'll be taking the 2 fastest characters in the game, and I in particular will be taking a grenade launcher, which is amazing for speedruns because, well, you'll see in a bit. This level is usually quite hectic, but I'm just gonna fire my grenade launcher in a specific pattern. And coming up is going to be a pit where normally you would have to destroy a barrel, wait for a bridge to form from the debris, and then cross. But that's slow, we're in a speedrun. We're gonna skirt the edge and just skip that.
Yeah, by the way, this level is called Cargo Elevator, and it's quite obvious that we're gonna ride an elevator in the end. And this is quite a tricky one, because there is one cool little skip. So first of all, the elevator requires both of the players to be in the zone in order to hit the button. And as you can see, Deagle just hit the button, and I had just enough time to go back into the previous room and stand on top of the door that's going up right now. And after I'm on the ceiling, I'm gonna jump on top of the elevator, and yeah, that will save some time because the last part of the elevator ride is quite slow, and that's the way to make it faster. And this is only possible just because it's not actually the elevator that goes down, it's the whole level that goes up.
And I'm really happy that we got that skip on the second try. You can see that this level really lifts my spirits.
Yeah, and on that positive note, that's a very good time for donations.
Absolutely, thank you so much. We have a $50 donation from Rike saying, I love Alien Swarm, so excited to see it at GDQ. Thank you guys. And we have a $25 donation from Susan Jordan saying, longtime viewer, first-time donator from the UK. Just wanted to say that I look forward to Games Done Quick each year. Amazing speedruns for a worthy cause.
And right now I'm about to clip back inbounds, and there will be final area, and Deagle is also gonna kill himself so that he doesn't have to spend some time getting to this place.
Yeah, have to use Death Abuse here because only, well, it checks that all the players who are alive are in the exit area. I couldn't make it because only one person could do that skip. And now we move on to level 3, where we're gonna show you what the assault jets are. You can basically consider them jump jets, jetpack, whatever. And so only Kiki will be taking that. I can't. There's only one jetpack, and so we'll be splitting up, and I'll be doing the rest of the mission objective while Kiki goes ahead.
Yeah, jet jumps has lots of cool features. First of all, you can pick up any offhand that's on the ground, and you can skip its animation, the pickup animation, if you roll over it. Here I try to do a very precise jump on the fence. That way I skip the waiting, because Deagle right now is hacking this fence, and I was able to go without waiting for him, actually. Here I get to this zone, I activate the explosion, and this is the part where the game introduces us to a new enemy called Shieldbug, and he's gonna come and knock over this forklift, and while he does that, I'm gonna look at a certain part of this railing, spam my use key. It's a bit ping related, but I made it, and now I'm in the final part before the battleship, and I hacked the last thing, and now I'm gonna wait for Deagle. It's actually the second pipe puzzle. You could see one on Deagle's screen, but this is the last one for speedrun. We're not gonna do this anymore.
And this bridge sequence is gonna take quite a long time because the ship needs to make it all the way to the end, and it's quite slow. This is a good time to bridge over to some donations.
Absolutely, thank you so much. We do have a $15 donation from Recovery One that says, let's go. We have a $25 donation from Mario saying, loving this. And we have a $50 donation from Bunny Box that says, wow, how is it summer already? What happened to the first half of the year? Can't wait to see all the amazing categories. Thank you to all who are contributing to SGDQ 2023. Runners, moderators, techer donations, you are all amazing. Thank you so much for the kind words. We're also going for some of those Bloodstained Curse of the Moon, any percent with out of bounds upgrade, and the Curse of the Moon 2 upgrade to veteran difficulty. Remember to select an incentive when you submit your donation.
Yeah, thanks for all the donations. Deagle unfortunately got stuck there. That happens if you go too soon. So that was Daima. And the next level is probably the one that I am mostly worried about. It's called Roybeck Reactor, and here I'm gonna take Faith. She's one of the fastest. I take her because I don't want to switch characters after that. So the first part of the level is pretty trivial. You go, you kill enemies until you pick up the jetpack, and after that I'm gonna do some precise skip. I'm gonna show you a bit later. So right now I use some rockets to clear enemies, roll over offhand, spam at the specific part of the pipe, go here. It's very important to destroy this barrel, kill this enemy. And right now, this is basically a pixel perfect trick to go on top of the door. I was about to aim at the letter R, and that's the setup. It's very precise, basically pixel perfect.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, wow, that was so fast. I was gonna say I'm here to defend, but you don't need that.
That was insane. 3, 2, 1. I was a bit late, sorry.
Yeah, that was just not for the game timer, just for me to Death Abuse. Alright, so...
You can change the sound to Deagle for this level.
Ah, yes. Yeah, because level 5 Syntech Residential, we've got quite a lot of objectives to do. We have swarm eggs and biomass scattered throughout the entire level. And there's only 2 of us, so we have to split up. In particular, the eggs are going to hatch something called a parasite. It's a yellow face hugger. You're going to see them right here. And if they latch onto you in a speed run, it's basically over. You have to reset. So I have to be really careful about that. We got more eggs coming out here. RNG kind of dictates where they spawn here, but I know how to handle every formation.
Yeah, and while Deagle does his part, I go on the western part, and there I have to destroy a few eggs, but some of them are located behind a metal door, and so to save some time, I'm gonna shoot to specific marks that I have to save some time so that I don't want to go destroy this door or, well, close her, so I just do these cool off-screen shots. And right now I'm done with my part. I'm only waiting for Deagle to finish his, and I'm spamming use key to activate the elevator. I would say this is an excellent run so far.
Yeah, and we're totally not sorry for all the excessive puns. Kiki, would you do us a service and deliver more puns?
Yeah, and also, while we wait for this low elevator, this is probably a good time for last part of the donations.
All right, absolutely. Thanks so much. We have a $50 donation from Anya saying, love hearing all the donations from couples watching GDQ together. We are so excited for the Symphony of the Night randomizer. That's right. We just opened Bonus Game 2's Castlevania Symphony of the Night randomizer. We need $60,000 raised. Until that, we've got $500 so far, I believe, in all of us.
Right, so these lights indicate how soon the elevator is gonna come, and I'm staying here because Deagle's better at handling enemies, and it's gonna be here soon-ish.
You say that I'm better, right? I see a couple bunch of hits. It's okay. Just have to wait for the elevator.
Nice. Okay, so that was Syntac, and now it's gonna be a cool skip on my end. The next level is called Sewers. Then I'm gonna take Wildcat, who is the fastest character in the game. First of all, I'm gonna go into the menu while I walk. I'm gonna aim for the letter J in the word junction, and I do that so that I have my aim at the specific spot. I need that because there is a metal door in the middle of the level, and you can actually destroy it by shooting the barrel. So the sooner I shoot the barrel, the better it is. And as you can see, the slow-mo started. That means I've just hit the barrel that was here. I am pointing at it right now. So that saved like 3 seconds for not much, but a cool trick using menu.
And for the rest of this level, well, similar to the previous level, we're going to be splitting up because there are eggs scattered about. And so I'll be taking the eastern part of the map, like before, while Kiki takes the western part.
And here coming up another tough skip for me. It's another edge walk that you could see in the elevator level, but this is a bit harder. Yeah, as you can see, I can make it, and right now I have to shoot the barrel so that these fans stop spinning. Cantaloupe grenades stunt, I think. Thanks. Right, cool.
And now we are coming up on the last level of the campaign already. At this point in the story, we have discovered that there are 0 survivors on this planet, and which is quite unfortunate, and it's full of bugs. So the only thing left for us to do now is to arm a nuke and get out.
Yeah, and this last level introduces us to a new cool ability called Blink. What it does, it teleports you to a location where you look at. It basically works the same way as Jetpack, but it's infinite. The worst part about that is that it has a huge cooldown of 30 seconds. And if we fail it even once, we waste a lot of time. So right now I'm gonna pick up this Blink ability, aim at a specific spot. And right now, while I was doing the teleport, I changed my offhands so that Deagle is left with a Blink as well. And that way he'll also be able to do the jump. While he... unfortunate part is that he also has to wait for the cooldown. Right now I'm picking up jetpacks, doing a few cool jumps, and I'm gonna change my door right now.
Yeah, and I just did the same Blink that Kiki did, but instead of going to the northern part of the map, I'm going to be clipping back inbounds into, well, it's going to be black for you, but I'm moving through this tunnel because there's a sequence break here. You're not supposed to be here right now. And I'm coming up on the last room, so I guess get ready for time as long as Kiki's okay. My blink pack is ready, so I'm going to teleport to this specific point in the railing, roll into the exit zone where there would normally be a ship waiting to rescue us. And...
3, 2... Oh no! One hit! Yes.
You get it?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, we just have to wait just a little bit for the campaign complete to come up, and
That's
time.
it. Time.
All right.
That was an insane run. This might be a PB, honestly.
It was extremely close, I think. Can we have the time?
I am just waiting for it to hit on my screen. It looks like 13:54.
Wow.
Wow,
This-
sub 14.
Maybe a PB, honestly.
Well, we hope you enjoyed that relatively short run then. Shoutouts to Onan and Shadow Drat for keeping good care of the speedrun.com leaderboards for, nearly a decade now. So this game is free, and Alien Swarm Reactive Drop, which is kind of a separate release, it has a bunch of other campaigns that you can play.
Yeah, and I also want to shout out Any Meliodas for making an autosplitter for this game, which makes the life way easier. And also a huge shout out to all the restreams. They do a great job. Thank you so much. That's it.
All right, that was an amazing run. Thank you so much for that. We have a $10 donation from Sec that says, waking up to GDQ, always the best way to enjoy a Monday. Well, we've got a lot more coming up here on this amazing Monday at Summer Games Done Quick 2023. But don't go away. We will be right back right after this break. Don't close that tab. You are watching Summer Games Done Quick 2023. I'm Bobby Blackwolf, and I'm going to be here with you with a runner that I've been here with a couple times. Froob is going to be running Attack on Titan 2 Final Battle. I know what you're saying. This is not normally what we see Froob running. At SGDQ 2020, it was Yakuza Kiwami 2. AGDQ 2021, Yakuza 6. At AGDQ 2022 was Lost Judgment, and at SGDQ 2022 was Yakuza Like a Dragon. But we are not punching Yakuza, we are punching Titans. And I am so excited to be here for this. It's going to be a lot of fun. We have a $25 donation from Kubaru saying this marathon has been nothing short of wonderful so far, and I am so excited for what's to come. This is going to be a great week supporting an amazing cause, donating for the Bloodstain Out of Bounds upgrade. That's right. We've got a couple of Castlevania and some Bloodstained related incentives open right now. The Bloodstained Curse of the Moon, any percent with Out of Bounds upgrade is at a little over $1,600 out of $5,000 to get that in. We've got a Bloodstained Curse of the Moon 2 upgrade to veteran difficulty. Let's make things harder for our runners. It is almost at $1,000 out of the $7,500 needed. And our second bonus game of the week, Castlevania Symphony of the Night Randomizer. We need to get $60,000 for that one, and we are a little over $850 to get that on the schedule. We have a $10 donation from KBob936 saying, did somebody say Symphony of the Night Randomizer? That's right, fellow Bob. I did say that. We have a $20 donation from Kremdog saying, shout out to the runners and the no cartridge community. Let's get veteran difficulty for Bloodstained 2. We have a $50 donation from Anonymous saying, good morning, all. Gotta see some Symphony of the Night tonight. Here's to the jams, the speed runs, and all of the lovely staff and volunteers doing an amazing job as always. Stay hydrated. We have a $50 donation from Arthur saying, I hope the runners get these games done quickly so we can see more quickly done games. I also do want to thank everybody for watching and donating here in the United States of America, where we are doing this marathon out of. It is Memorial Day. It is a holiday out here, and I hope that for all of you here in the United States, I hope that your Memorial Day is meaningful today. And thank you for spending some of it with us. And now we are ready for Attack on Titan 2. Froob, show us how it's done. All right, everybody, we're all good. Third time's the charm. Froob, now let's see if you can show us how it's done this time.